so we don't go and fast expand into Reapers. Ooh, a Zergy Zerg. So I might do the Ketroc build, which is Mass Ravens. I'm getting better at that one. Although in this map it's a little harder because you don't know where he is. Good point, Vertex. I guess the last number of TvTs that I've played, I usually just don't care. They're so boring. It's like, okay. I prefer the other matchups. Which I know is probably, sounds kind of bad, but it's so boring. Okay, so the Ketroc build is a... Oh yeah, YouTube. Is a Mass Raven build, for those of you who've never seen it before. But one of the core pieces is you try and get an engineering bay block on his natural. The problem is you gotta know where he is, so... No, not here. Let's get you in here. It's not critical. I mean, if you miss the Eng Bay block, it's a problem, but it's not fatal. $14, $15, $16. It must be over here. Well, let's just check anyways. Okay. Ah, too late. Okay. Let's get this down. Let's get this down. Guys on gas. Now the reason you want to do the Eng Bay block at the beginning is because you're trying to force him to make lings early on, which he won't naturally do. He'll just say, oh, you're fast expanding, I'm fast expanding. Then I don't need to really do anything. Now if you're lucky, we'll have to go poke him here in a minute. Come on. Gotta get some gas going on here.
Base is under attack.
Oh no. Please attack.
Insufficient rescue gas.
Oh, we gotta get that drone away. Okay. Let's get our PF going here. Move this down here.
Insufficient rescue gas.
Okay. Now I'm executing very badly on this build, but... Okay, let's go poke him just to try and force some lings. Hey, Peek. Okay. Where are you? Ah, here he comes. Excellent. Come. Come, come, come. Oh, whoops. That would be a planetary fortress. Now, if I'm lucky, and by lucky I mean he's an idiot, he will push into that PF and try and knock it down with banelings, which is fantastic if he does, because PFs are very resilient to banelings. So we're going to try and encourage that. It's like, hey, look at me. Okay. We're in time here.
Research complete.
Now what we're trying to do here is we want to do a little poke. We want to make them think that we're going to be aggressive here. Because we are. Okay, so we're closing in on the 8-minute mark, which means we need to get prepared for mutas. Mutas at 10. Okay, we need the gas. And Ketroc, if you ever see this, if I'm butchering your build, I apologize. As a casual try-hard Terran, I love your build. Okay. So now, of course, the challenge with this, one of the challenges with this build is, I'm not doing a very good job of it, but is gas. It's super gas intensive, obviously. Now, Ketroc doesn't build anything other than Ravens, maybe battle cruisers, depending on the situation, but I have found that if I don't build the odd mine here and there, that I just completely die. Okay, let's get some more stuff up because mutas are en route shortly. Okay, so one of the cool things, if you're a Terran, that Ketroc does, which I think is brilliant, is he uses the actual load mechanism to get his expos. Oh no, there they come. Now, because I got the building armor extension range upgrade thingy, my missile turrets are actually much more deadly as well. Under here, this guy here. It's probably not called the thingy, but you know what I mean. My brain, no worky. Ah, crap, where's he hitting me? So what do? We go counterattack him. Why? Because his army is way the hell over here. Now, the thing I always love about Ketroc's build is that he will just go.
Base is under attack. Our SCVs are under attack. North engaging.
Now, Ketroc doesn't usually lose as many guys as I do.
Forces under attack.
Yeah, I'm trying to take the extra bases.
Base.
I'm just doing a really shitty job of it.
Your forces are under attack.
But, look at this. Now that was a bad idea on his part, because he basically just suicided most of his ravens. And there we go. Now, I suspect I was probably playing a silver that time, because I usually, like I said, I play. Oh no. Woot, yeah. We win, we win. Oh, he's ex-plat, so I don't think he was a bad player, but maybe he's off racing his Zerg. 2 base Muta, yeah, probably. I mean, I think we'll just quickly see this. What I love about this build is what tends to happen is the Zergs are like, what? You're fast expanding against a Zerg? Are you crazy? Well, I know how to deal with that. And then they rush over. Usually they make mass amounts of lings, and they try and crush you. But the thing is, and normally I would get an Eng Bay here, and I would block him, and that would delay this base. It would also force him to make Zerglings. So if he hasn't put down his pool, which he's somewhat, he's waited a while for his pool, but he hasn't put his pool down. Now he's kind of forced to put his pool down. And if he can't expand here, what he'll sometimes do is, push over here or over here. But that slows him down. Also, when you put the Eng Bay block in, it forces him to build the lings. He attacks your Eng Bay to get rid of it. And then a lot of cases, they're just like, oh yeah? Well, now you're going to pay for it. And they come rushing over because they've seen that you're building a natural, which is a PF. And lings against PF, not going to work. What's really fun is if they then decide to try and Baneling bust you, which is another common technique, is they'll rush up with their Banelings. Hopefully you have at least enough mini-map awareness to see it. And you take the PF and you target the middle Baneling. And unless he's made like 20... So let's take a look at his army. Yeah, so he's got, what, 15 lings? And, I don't think he's... So what? It's kind of weird. I think his tech is kind of weird on this one. Because I'm not sure why. I think he thought, oh, I'll get roaches, and then something changed his mind. Sorry, I'll slow down. To switch over to mutas. So, anyways, it's not... I think what really happens here is that they get... So Ketroc, the guy I borrowed this build from, he is a Masters player, so this isn't like some gimmicky, only works in gold level. I've seen this work against his 2-base Roach into 2-base Muta. Yeah, like I said, his tech choice was a bit strange. But see, now he's going to come over here for the big push. Luckily, I was quick enough to get it, and I don't know why he pulled back. And he's not producing, so... Yeah, I think his So now we'll do the A move with the massive amounts of lings. I think that's because he spotted this. And normally I would have had